Hello everyone and welcome. This is the second part of Python Basics. In the last video we had talked about Python overall, the code editor and later print statement. In this video we'll talk about basic operations and input statement. Let's go. Let's type a variable called name, which it equals with a string name, let's say Bill, in between the quotes. And now print this variable. Print name. And run, and it shows us Bill. If you want to communicate with the program, let's understand what input statement is. First, print a question. Let's delete it. Print, let's say for example, what's your name? Next, type a string variable, name for example, which it equals to input. That's the answer to the question. To see the answer, print it. Print name. But to make it more interesting, let's say in between the quotes, hello, comma, close the quote, and the comma. That comma separates the arguments. Now let's run it. Look, it say what's your name. Let's say Bill. Hello Bill. Let's talk about basic math operations. Let's say plus, minus, divided and multiplied, and let's play with them. Let's type a variable number 1, it equals to 12. Type another variable number 2, it equals to, let's say, 8. And now we want to gather them. Let's print number 1 plus number 2, and let's see what we get. It's 20. If you want to decrease them, put minus, and it's 4. Okay, that was basic operations. Let's change the numbers, put 85 and 10. And if you put divided sign, it will show us 8.5. And if you put another divide sign, it will show us 8. Why? Because it shows us how many times 10 enter in 85. And look, we put one single divide sign, it's 8.5. That is called integer division. Let's talk about exponent operation. Let's change the number because these are too big. Let's put 2 and 6. If we type double multiplied sign, then it will show us 6 multiplied by 2, and it's 36. If we type there 4, it will show us 6 multiplied 4 times, and it's 1296. And if we can play with those operations, let's say print, pick a number, let's say name 1, it equals to input, another print statement, and let's say pick another number and name to another variable, it equals to input. And now we want the sum of two numbers. Let's say sum equals to name1 plus name2, and print the sum. And let's say, and pick a number, let's say 4. Pick another number, let's say 3, and it shows us 43. Why it shows us? Because here we work with strings. We need to convert strings into integers, and to do that we need to put in the front of the variable int and close parentheses. And now the program should be solved. Run it. Let's say 4 and 3, and it's 7. And we can change the operations. Let's say divided. Pick a number, let's say 5, and another number, let's say 10. It's 0.5. You can put multiply. Let's say 80 and 1. It's 8. Okay, let's read that. And let's talk about another operations. And the first is less than and greater than. That it used mostly for integer types. Next is double equal. Why we should put double equal? It's a good question. And let's see why. If we put, let's say, x equal to 5. Here we declare x by 5. It used for declarations. If you use double equal, we want to check that x is equal to 5. Next is not equal. Is the exclamation mark and equal. And for example, and if we say 5 is not equal to 5, that is false. Now let's play with them. Let's print 2 less than 3. I think it should show us a boolean true. And look, it's true. And if you say 3 less 3, it shows false. And we can play with all the operations. Print 4 not equal to 4, and it shows false. We change with 5 and it's true.